Hello and thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel, Pickleball Pick Apart. My name is Rory. I take pickleball games off of YouTube and I pick apart the play on the court. Watching my videos will help make you a better pickleball player. In this video, something I see players struggling with when they first start out playing, and that is how to keep score. It sounds complicated at first, but it's really not that difficult. The first thing you need to know is there are 3 scores in pickleball. So let's say the score is 3-6-1. Here is what those numbers mean. The first number called out is how many points the serving team has. In this example, the first number is 3, so the serving team has 3 points. The second number is 6, so that's how many points the receiving team has. The third number can only be a 1 or a 2. Both players on the team get to serve. So the first player who serves is server number 1 and the second server is server number 2. The score is 3-6-1, so the 1 means the first server is serving. Something to note, the player serving is required to call out the score before serving the ball. One more thing, there is a caveat at the beginning of the game, and it is this. The team serving to start the game only gets to have 1 player serve. Both players do not get to serve. So at the start of the game, the score is 0-0-2. I think the reason it is done this way is because if the team that started out serving got to have both players serve, they could reel off a number of points before the opposing team even had the opportunity to serve. Now, after that, each player on the team gets to serve. So let's go to a game and follow along for a few points. So you'll see not only how scoring is done, but you'll see how players move around on the court when a point is won or lost. And I'll give you a bonus tip in case you get confused as to what the score is, who should be serving, and what court they should be serving from. Thanks to the YouTube channel Mike Hall for posting this video. Let's go.
Here are the players. As you can see, the player in the near court on the right side of the court is going to serve first. Whenever a team gets control of the ball and the first server is serving, they always start on the right side of the court. As I mentioned in the introduction, when the game starts, the team serving first, only 1 player gets to serve, so the score starts out 0-0-2. Here we go. So the receiving team wins that exchange. That means it is side out and the receiving team is now serving. As you can see, the player in gray in the far court is serving first and he is on the right side of the court. And right now the score is 0-0-1. That ball is out, which means his partner will now serve in the left court, and the score is 0-0-2 because he is the second server. Oh, and the team gets that point, so what happens now is the player in white who was in the left court moves over to the right court, and the score is now 1-0-2. That ball is in. So the team in the far court who is serving gets another point, making the score 2-0-2, and the player in white moves over to the other side of the court. Now, as long as a team is winning points, they continue to serve. He missed that shot. They lose serve. It is side out. The team in the near court now gets to serve. And as you can see, the player is serving from the right side of the court. And the score now is 0-2-1. And he just served an ace, which is very hard to do in pickleball. That is a point. He moves over to the left side of the court. The team serving now has 1 point. The team receiving has 2 points. And the player in gray is still the first server, so the score is now 1-2-1. He's kind of laughing about that ace. And that ball is out of the court. So now it is the second server's serve, and the score is now 1-2-2. And he missed that shot right there. It is now side out. It goes to the player in the far court. The score is 2-1-1. And he missed that, so the guy in white now gets to serve, and the score becomes 2-1-2. The guy in white is the second server. I think you're getting the hang of it. We'll watch a couple more, then I will give you a bonus. That ball is out. So now that is side out, and the player in the near court gets to serve, and the score is, can you guess it? 1-2-1. Nope, hit it a little bit too high. He loses his serve. It is now his partner's serve. The score is now 1-2-2. So the receiving team called that serve out, which means the team that was serving loses control of the ball. It is side out. Now it is the team in the far court's turn to serve. And the score is 2-1-1. Missed it. The guy in white is now serving, so the score is 2-1-2. I think you've seen enough, so let me give you the bonus I was talking about. The bonus is how to know whose serve it is, if the server is serving from the correct side of the court, and if the score is correct. I'll try to make it as simple as possible. It's a little complicated, so don't get discouraged. The key is to remember which player served first and which player received the serve at the start of the game. So let's say this is the first serve of the game. The player in the near court on the right side is the first server. He is known as the even player. That means when he is on the right side of the court, his team's score will be an even number. Now let's say his team wins the point. He moves over to the left side of the court. When he's on the left side of the court, his team's score is an odd number, and it is. They have 1 point, and 1 is an odd number. I mentioned not only to remember who served the first serve of the game, but also to remember who received the first serve of the game, and that was the player in the gray shirt. He is known as the even player on his team. So when he's serving from the right side of the court, his team's score will be an even number, and when he's serving from the left side of the court, his team's score will be an odd number. To go a little further, in the near court, the player in the white hat is the odd player. So when he is serving from the right side of the court, the team's score is an odd number. When he's serving from the left side of the court, the team's score is an even number. The same goes for the player in the far court in the white shirt. Even odd, odd even. I know it's a little confusing, but don't give up. Eventually, you will get it.
So there you have it. How to keep score in pickleball. It may seem confusing at first, but after you play for a little while, you'll get the hang of it. That's it from Pickleball Pick Apart. I really hope you learned something from watching this video. And if you did, I hope you take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. This is Rory saying, as always, thanks for watching and see you on the court.